Welcome to your special day. Thank you for being here. This would be extraordinarily awkward if you didn't show up.
Jeffrey.
Jeff, get closer to the mic.
I watched so many movies. Congratulations to everybody that's here today. Johnny and Anna have determined that out of 330 million Americans, you're the only ones allowed here. If you think of it in that context, it's a pretty exclusive group. So get to know each other. I digress. For those of you who do not know me, you should probably make my acquaintance. Have a pretty good time. But I am. And this may have something to do with why I'm standing here today. Johnny and Anna asked me to drop everything, become an ordained minister, and be the officiant at today's wedding. I was very pleased to take on the opportunity, and I hope it goes well. Keep an eye on it. I've been performing wedding ceremonies since 4 p.m. this afternoon, so I hope that this goes well. Here we go. To start the day, I would like to recite a poem by Hugh Anthony Craig III. I'm sure you all know this one. The power of love is a curious thing. Make one man weep, make another man sing. Change a hawk to a little white dove. More than a feeling, it's the power of love. Tougher than diamonds, rich like cream. Stronger and harder than a bad girl's dream. Make a one man bad, make a wrong one right. The power of love will keep you home at night. Don't need money, don't need fame. Don't need no credit card to ride this train. It's strong and it's sudden and it's cruel sometimes, but it might just save your life. That's the power of love. First time you feel it, it might make you sad. Next time you feel it, it might make you mad. But do be glad, baby, when you found the power of love makes the world go round. They say that all in love is fair. Yeah, but you don't care. But you know what to do when it gets a hold of you. Stop it. With a little help from above, you feel the power of love. The song always just brings a tear to my eye. Anthony Craig is Huey Lewis. So without further ado, let's meet today's contestants. Johnny is a former bachelor who is living every man's dream as a professional beer drinker. If he learned how to fish, they would probably name streets and bridges after him. Johnny resides in Boston, New York, and enjoys golf, skinny skiing, and going to bullfights on acid. Anna, who also resides in Boston, is the mother to a young boy named Fred. She would be thrilled if they started serving margaritas at all the breweries in town. Anna also enjoys hiking, skiing, and traveling to places where there's no cell phone service. We wish you both the best of luck. Here we go. Dearly beloved, at this time, I ask that you silence all of your electronic devices. The use of photographic and audio recording devices is encouraged. Please tag me in all social media posts. And also, please pay attention. What we're doing here will last a lifetime. It'll be over in a minute. Time to get serious. They say that true love is your soul's recognition of its counterpoint in another. Thank you. And if you've spent any time with John and Anna, you see this on display. Your understanding of each other, your acceptance of each other's uniqueness, your desire to share the best things in life with each other is a gift for you both to treasure. For your friends and family to watch this relationship blossom and develop into a marriage is reward. Johnny does not recall the day we met. He was like a day old. Something like that. But I remember driving home from a prestigious university in Western Pennsylvania to visit his mom, Barb, and John in the hospital. And I remember walking into the room, and Barb was so extraordinarily happy to see you for the first time, which we were all excited for that day. I'm sure that she still is today as she looks down on you at this moment. Johnny was the first baby to arrive in the Russo family since my sister showed up in the early 70s. Since day one, he's had a tremendous impact on all of us. We're all thrilled then, and we couldn't be prouder of the man that you are today. I especially recall a day when Johnny turned 12 or 13 years old, and I noticed that he was taller than me. It was at that point in time that I regained my position as the shortest Russo again. So thank you for the opportunity. It was a nice run. Anna started spending time with John while I was away doing research for a residential project that we're building. I told my wife Colleen that I would be living in 5 different apartments for a span of 4 or 5 years just to see what it was like. As a result of my work, I missed several events, having not really been introduced to Anna along the way, and to try and figure out who this person was that was hanging around all the time. And in the process, I met one of the kindest, most genuine people that I have met today. We're so fortunate to have you as part of our growing family. Thank you for taking this chance. I asked Anna recently, what drew you to Johnny? And she responded immediately, with no hesitation, all the characteristics that she loved about John. That John is fiercely loyal, honest, hardworking, and extraordinarily caring. When she told me this, her eyes kind of glistened and smiled a little bit, and you don't know that, but I saw it. And I want you to know that true love is a unique and valuable asset, so make sure and enjoy every step. Stop crying. So, okay, wait, I put this in here, and I wasn't sure what to do what I was doing. So, funny story. So, they paid a lot to be here. So, funny story. So, we had our first Christmas that Anna and I were, we were trying to hang out this and that. So, we had this gift exchange, and I drew John and Anna in the gift exchange. It's better by a minute. So anyway, so I'm like, okay, no problem. I do this whole thing, and then I get there that day, and I'm like, oh my God. I'm thinking like John, my uncle, and Anna, my daughter, and I'm like, oh, okay, whatever, no problem. It's kind of weird, but no worries. So I go through the gift exchange, and then they're like, no, it's John and Anna. And I'm like, oh God, I didn't think they were like a thing. So, okay. So anyway, so I cover my tracks, and it's like, I never really knew. So anyway, so it was super weird because at Christmas, I gave John a year-long subscription to Viagra, and I gave Anna a signed Justin Bieber poster. You know what? That really set our relationship off, and I will not make that mistake again. So anyway, back to work.
You get a beer up here?
Johnny and Anna, every day for the rest of your lives will be different. Except that. Notwithstanding how the IRS treats you from a tax standpoint, but the meaningful things will change. How you look at each other, what the future means, and what life has to offer. Enjoying the happiest of times just got better. Surviving the lowest points in life just got better. Taking risks and being uncertain about what to do next just got better. The person that you're pledging to love for a lifetime is inspired to help you be the best version of yourself forever. Take care of each other. Your spouse will know you like nobody has ever known you, and they will protect you like nobody has ever known you before. Do not discount the power of what you can accomplish when you have someone that believes in you and promotes your happiness like you two will today. Now, regardless of the love and the bond that we create here today, you need to respect the newfound commitment. It's only as good as you make it. Today is probably the most in love that you have been thus far since you decided to become a couple. And trust me, you're just getting started. A marriage is not something that you're in, it's something that you do. Along with the joy of finding the right person, there are responsibilities. Do the little things. Spend time thinking about what would make your spouse's life easier. Everyone does birthdays and anniversaries and the like, but try something different. Try to figure out like Tuesdays. If you can find out what your spouse does not like and make those things just a little bit easier on them, you're on your way. Sometimes you'll have disagreements. Hopefully not often, but when you do, try to be kind. You cannot take back the spoken word. And when you are close to someone, you know where they're vulnerable. And you know how to hurt them the most. Do not exploit that. You both have different parents. You grew up in different houses. You have very different perspectives on what is right and wrong. What you believe and how to live. But now it's a blank slate. You're both right. Find compromise and trust each other. You're both doing your best. Bottom line, always think about it. Marriage isn't easy. But if you do a few little things from the bottom of your heart on a regular basis, your marriage gets better. It's just that easy. So today you will exchange wedding vows. We will all eat, drink, dance, celebrate your union, and at some point, in 6 or 8 hours, except for my kids, everyone will go home. You two will venture off to some island in the Pacific Ocean. Those of us left behind will clean up and feel hungover for 24 hours or so, and that's it. Back to work. Enjoy this day as there's not another one like it. So for all of us here, and I don't know everyone's personal story, I know some, and they're good. I don't know where things are in your life, but moments like this, watching John and Anna, who have a tremendous love story, enter the union of marriage, this is the good stuff. You both have your family and friends here cheering you on. And from what I can tell, you have some pretty decent food to eat tonight. The beer ain't bad either. So I hope you can recognize that these are truly the best of times. The reason I mention this is because there are times in your life together that won't be so happy or easy, and you have to get through those days too. That's what you're signing up for, and I suggest you use the power of love. So let's get married. We have a reading now, Peg?
Margaret?